Hello there. Today I thought it would be fun to start creating a new lightsaber form. I did receive tips and tricks on this from one of my friends who has decided to remain anonymous, but I'd like to demo it. It is a lightsaber form, so it isn't completely longsword-like because longswords have grip changes. Longswords have a bunch of different. Have a bunch of different like like things like, again, guard changes, things like this, but like you don't need to worry about those with like the circular all cutting blade. So it is based somewhat off of lightsabers and somewhat off of long swords. So let's get started. Here we have some of a few fighting stances. So like your starting stance. So like you're gonna wanna. My favorite is forehand side. I don't know correct terms, but forehand side with left foot forward. It will dominant foot back, dominant hand forward, and the blade is on dominant hand side. So like this. Can't see my feet, but it's basically left foot forward, right foot back. Then you have the opposite, which is backhand side. Well, not backhand. This is backhand, but like backhand side. It's in the back. Backhand side, dominant foot forward, secondary foot back, like this. And then you can also do this. It leaves your entire body open, but it can be good to do a few strikes for. So yeah, you can start like that. It's risky, but it could be worth it because you can quickly end the fight. Then again, the opposite. It's twisted kind of. So yeah, but you can basically just like untwist. It does have a bit more power than this if you really want it to, and then it feels kind of weird and it's kind of not gonna work as well as this, but it can be stronger. So again, risky, but could be worth it. And then yeah, you can also do like a higher guard. It's again risky, leaving most of your lower body open, but then you can just like drop the sword down to block that, and then and then chop higher up where their head is. I don't know much about longswording, but I have been watching a few YouTube videos on the physics of it. Oh my god, shut up. Alright. So, another principle you're going to want to learn is leverage, which is like already implanted in our brain at birth, basically, because it's simple physics, but like it's leverage. So, you have this hand here as the fulcrum of your lever, and this as like the power source. So like this side goes down, and this side goes up, and this edge is fast when it's going like that, because like even though your finger isn't moving that quickly, it's the tip of the blade is all the way out here, so it goes fast and strong. So you can, if you want to do it, you can try to like confuse the enemy with varying. So like you can make it look like you're using the same amount of power, but then get closer and further away to confuse them about how much power is coming. That brings me to another point. With a longsword, its length is generally used as an advantage, hence the name longsword. So you want to get range and like stay far back. So, it's if everybody basically has a longsword. I mean, there are Shoto blades, which are about here, but like everybody basically has the same length. This is the most common form of lightsaber. But sorry, trying to keep it off, but I accidentally pressed the button. But this is the most common kind of lightsaber. Another thing you're going to want to learn, so with a lot of other forms, there are spins and stuff. Like with Makashi, which is one of my favorite pre-existing forms, there is spins. But, and like there are these kinds of things. You can do this with a longsword, but it's better to do it with two hands. And it's better just not to do it at all, because it shows the opponent, it's really easy to predict where the blade is coming from. So, yeah. Another thing we can add is, like this kind of motion. This is already in lightsaber combat, as we see in Revenge of the Sith, when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting. But, yeah. We can add that as well. This is expensive. But, yeah, we can add that just to be... I mean, it is sometimes used in longswording, but not often. What's another thing? Not much. That's kind of it. Actually, another thing. Never do backhand. This doesn't really apply to this form, really, but, never backhand. It's really just, like, not good, you know? If you're like this, your entire body is open for most of it until you get to, like, here. And then these are awkward hand positions. And you get less range, I guess. So, just don't do it. Last thing. I know you may be like, but Noah, the longsword has weight and the lightsaber doesn't. And to that I say, you are wrong. Because if you ever watch even the movies or read even the comics, the lightsaber forms are based around weight. Nobody would ever do this without weight. They would basically just get this and just... super speedy, super unpredictable lightsaber combat. It's really hard to block, but like, we do swings and things like that. This, as if it has weight, you know? So, yeah. The lightsaber does have weight. I'm pretty sure it might be on an actual lightsaber, it's probably the cell barrier, which is talked about in the prequels. The thing that keeps it, like, in this shape. Dang, that sucks. But I think that might have weight. More weight than would be expected. Because it is just a plasma. But, it clearly has weight. I mean, it is kind of just like a prop that was then traced over in post-editing, because it's much easier to animate when you actually have the stick to animate off of, animate the glowing stick off of. But yeah, it does have weight. It does have weight, and yeah, we can use that. So yeah, I don't know a name for it. Give me some name ideas in the comments. I've always been bad at naming things. But yeah. Leave name ideas in the comics. Comics? No, comments. There we go. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to like and sub, because I honestly don't know why this time. Okay, here, I'll give this a try. Okay, so not only does it help me, but it can help you too if you like my content. If you do like my content, if you sub and ring the bell and like more videos, then it'll notify you when another of my videos come out. And if you like my videos, I will get that message and just be like, okay, I guess people liked this video, I'll do more of that. So like the videos you like, sub on the channels you like, and sub on mine, even if you don't like it, because I want you to.